And now, we bring you the three most amazing people in the world. Take it away, guys.
Hello, my name is Jason.
And I'm Jacob.
And I'm Anthony.
And this is our first episode on
Sport Opinions Northwest.
Alright, so let's get into today's topic. Alright, what do you guys want to talk about?
So, how do you guys feel about the Ravens and Titans upset, guys?
Okay, let's say about like this. Lamar Jackson, as soon as he entered the season, right? As soon as he entered the season, he was like so good. You know, one of the, not the best, but one of the best rushing leaders. As soon as the playoffs hit him, he turned to hot garbage.
Are you gonna say that?
That's a strong opinion.
Okay, yeah, that's how we kick it off.
I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's fair to say that.
Okay,
he was probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league as soon as he came into the league.
He choked.
And
he choked in the playoffs.
He was basically a running back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Okay, so how do you guys feel about the?
Since we talked about that, let's talk about the Titans. How about the defenses playing this year? Even though they don't have key leaders, even though they do from the Patriots over the off season. So I have to actually say about the defense. How you guys think the defense is?
The Titans?
Yeah.
Trash.
How?
Name me one player on the defense.
Logan Ryan.
Who's that? Nobody knows him.
Woody Yard.
Nobody knows him.
Nobody knows Logan Ryan from the Patriots?
We're talking Patriots or the Titans?
The Patriots sold almost their whole defense, their whole key stars to the Titans.
Okay, I don't know who was out there on the offensive end for the Ravens, but it was not Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
All right, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
He's
Let's appreciate the running back for the Titans here and how many
the best running
yards
back of all time.
he carried.
Not of all time, but he's
When I turned on the TV to see the Ravens versus the Titans, I was so surprised.
exactly. I thought the Titans were winning. Let's talk about this. How the Titans read Lamar Jackson's defense, offense. They legit got I don't know how many sacks they got, but they got a lot of sacks on him.
On Lamar Jackson?
No, stop. It was too much time off for Lamar Jackson and the offensive line.
Lamar Jackson tried to throw the ball, but he couldn't.
And that's another problem. The coaching staff, in the second half, I barely saw any runs from Lamar Jackson. It was all throws because they were trailing by that much.
And if that's
not them.
That's where they failed because Lamar Jackson is the best point on the offense. Running the ball.
Okay, Derrick Henry this year has the most yards or leading yards in the NFL right now.
Rushing.
He has 1,540 yards, 16 TDs, and averages a 5.1
And
yards.
I believe the NFL average is around 3 yards per carry, so he's over the average by.
You know Lamar Jackson.
All you gotta do is give him the ball 2 downs in a row, and you have a first down there with Derrick Henry.
You know Lamar Jackson, his average was 10 yards.
Yeah, that's crazy for a QB. He broke Michael's Vick rushing record in a single season. And he choked in his first playoff game.
I think he'll come back even stronger next year as long as they let Lamar Jackson play like how he did in the regular season, allow him to get comfortable, and I think he'll be just fine next season in the playoffs.
Let's talk about the Saints dynasty. How they lose every single time when they come to the playoffs. Even though they have it's Saints. It's like what, the 4th or 3rd time in a row that this happened.
Yep.
They have good players too.
All of them
Drew
came down
Brees.
to the last second.
Yeah.
The Saints, they may not do very good in the playoffs, but we all can all agree that Drew Brees is probably going to go down in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
he's definitely going to go.
Of course.
I don't know about that, man.
Are you
don't
crazy?
think so?
This man does not
I
watch
don't know about
highlights.
that, man.
Michael Thomas.
What the Saints need to win is defense.
They do have defense.
They need more defense.
As in?
Who else do you get on offense? You got Mike Thomas. You got Drew Brees. You got Kamara. Who else do you need on offense? You just need defense.
Probably could use another wide receiver. They don't need one.
They do need some more offense, yeah, but they need more defense than offense right now.
Alright, let's look at
Defense wins
championships. Yep, we all know this.
Okay, what happens is he actually didn't win. Alright, buddies. So let's look at their defense.
So, Drew Brees has been in the league since before all of us were born. I'm the oldest here, and I was born in 2002, and he was drafted in 2001. So he's been in the league for almost 2 decades now.
So trash.
How's he trash, bro? He's not in his prime
Okay,
anymore. He's old.
Yeah, that's why they can't win a championship. He's gonna get injured like Big
No,
Ben.
I'm not saying,
He's gonna get
I'm
injured
not
like Big
saying
Ben,
he's
and there's
as
gonna be
good as he
nobody.
was. I'm saying that he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer.
Maybe.
Oh my
I don't know about that.
Oh, they do have a good wide receiver, Ted Ginn Jr. I never knew they had.
They also got Mike Thomas.
And of course, they have
Can't
Alvin
guard Mike.
Kamara. Oh, here, Marshall Lattimore, the key defense this year.
That's one person.
No, they also have I think a D
I'm just saying they need more defense. Because in the last seconds, they're getting scored on. And
Because that's not them. They're probably out of breath. You need
exactly.
oxygen.
You need more depth.
All right, so while we're on the topic of Lamar Jackson and the Seahawks upset, who do you think is going to win the MVP race?
Honestly, maybe if Wilson.
Pat Holmes.
Pat Holmes. I feel like the leader was definitely Lamar Jackson.
It was.
Yeah, it was. But
For
I feel
regular
like,
season.
for regular season,
definitely
Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson.
It was.
But I feel like now that he
the
choked
playoffs?
in the playoffs, everybody's like doubting him, and they're just back to doubting him like they were before. And like I don't know what they're.
Okay, I'll say
Who do you
this.
think's gonna win that?
I'll say this. For regular season, I would say hands down it's Lamar Jackson.
For sure.
But for the playoffs, so far in the playoffs, it's definitely Patty Mahomes. What he put on against the Texans, it was crazy. Biggest comeback ever.
Wait, it was 24-0?
Yeah,
24-0.
That's
Second largest
3%.
comeback in playoff
crazy.
history.
And then didn't they finish the game with 51 points?
51
and
to 31. Yeah.
That's a Pat Holmes.
They gave
He-
like 30-something unanswered points.
All right,
Do you
so we
think
can talk
that
about-
if Russell Wilson was still in the playoffs, like if Seahawks didn't lose, do you think Russell Wilson would still be
Oh,
in the
of course, of
MVP
course,
conversation?
of course.
Yeah, he would be.
Even though we're from the Northwest, nobody loves to play the Seahawks, but just cause I think,
I think if he beat
him having a good record in regular season, from like interceptions to how much passing he gets off, like I think probably, of course.
I just feel like they just got really beaten up going into the playoffs. They had like no runners, and then they were just grasping for like Marshawn and other runners.
Alright,
And
since you're talking about Marshawn, I think he's a good running back.
honestly, he was a great running back, but since
He's in the books.
he's in the books. He's a great running back, but now like once the Seahawks picked him back up, I think it's trash.
No, it's not. That's not his fault that he's not being if they're in every single play. It's the coaching staff, bro. Coach Pete Carroll's not putting him in.
Okay, he just doesn't look like what he used to be. He's not cutting, he's not juking people.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
Lamar Jackson.
He was legit.
He was not, bro.
Against the Green Bay.
He
right?
looked slow.
When
And he did not
All
look
right,
like
think,
a threat.
Think of it like this: who are we giving the ball to on the 5-yard line for the touchdown?
Wilson.
Without Marshawn Lynch.
You snap it, Wilson, slant route to block it. Easy touchdown.
interception.
Slant route.
Interception.
Patriots
Interception.
Flashback to the Super Bowl.
Exactly, interception. But look. The only reason some coaching staff makes they force him to get big like Marshawn Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not his fault. He cut outside, as we saw in that play. He juked the guy out, and he got the first down. He had a big run. In 2 games, I think he had 173 yards? He had 173 yards in 2 games.
I just think he was overhyped.
Not overhyped. I think that the Seattle in general is just excited for Marshawn Lynch to come back because that's
That was one of their
everybody's
key moments in what's it called? For
I think
Super
it's
Bowl.
over with this Seattle now.
Well, Seahawks are gonna be like the Lions. Everything's gonna be called them.
Do you think?
Like how the refs almost ruined our game. Not almost. They did ruin our game in the playoffs against the Packers.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. The
Jimmy Graham
catch
Jimmy
where
Graham.
his
You
head
did
Jimmy
not
Graham
get the
getting
first yard.
revenge.
You did not
Jimmy
get
Graham
the
getting
first yard.
revenge.
Jimmy Graham played like butt cheeks when he was on our team. He was
Except
absolutely
for
terrible. He had
Sterling.
one game where he had like 2 touchdowns in there, one-handers.
He-
I'll give
he-
him that.
he had no hands.
He
He had no
did really
hands.
good right there, but I feel like we could have done more with him.
It
But the
looked like-
Seahawks turned him into a blocker, and that's just not what he's meant for.
Yep.
No, we use them as a what's it called? I forgot what that play is called. When you block someone, then you rush up.
Tight end.
No, that's a position. Talking about
He's
the
playing
route.
tight end, but the way they had
Oh.
tight end could do multiple things. Tight end can block, tight end can catch the ball, and when he played for the
And he wasn't
when he
very
played for
good
the
blocking
Saints,
either.
When he played for the Saints, he was crazy athletic. He was hurdling over people when he was catching the ball
Yep.
like crazy. He was meant to play like catch the ball, and then we turned him into a blocker when he came over here.
And he's not a
he
very good
occasionally
blocker.
caught the ball.
You know why? Because he dropped so many passes.
Yeah, that's true.
He dropped so many passes. Even though Russell Wilson trusted him, he didn't trust himself by catching the ball. Because I think the type of person he is, as soon as he catches, he runs.
I feel like the Seattle starting defense is really good. You know, you got Clowney, you got secondary coverage.
Oh, this
but,
year, let's
but
talk
they need
about
more
that.
depth.
We
We're
need
rebuilding.
more DBs. We need more DBs.
That's true. I feel like
against Devontae Adams, don't get me wrong.
Nobody could guard Devontae Adams.
Devontae
Nobody could guard
Adams,
him.
hands down, is going in the books.
He was juking everybody out there.
Not juking. His route.
His route running was
route
crazy
running
good.
running,
And his hands.
He was getting
we were
open
playing
so
man
easily.
coverage. He was getting open way too easily.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about the Griffin brothers and how they have a moment in NFL now.
That-
About them
That was
both
great.
rushing and
getting
yeah,
a sack
That
on
was
Aaron.
that
On
was
the
awesome
bad
to
guy.
see. And then didn't they do a handshake right after?
Yeah.
It was really cool. Yeah, how they both rushed and they got the
And
sack.
think about this. Oh wait, Shaquem Griffin, the one that has one arm, sadly, he's still playing as an elite player.
Yeah.
Like if we look back at his records in college, he won so many awards for defense of the year, all pro, and how he still made it to the NFL only by one hand. That pushes other people. What's it called?
It creates inspiration.
It creates
Like,
inspiration
yeah.
for other people. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy inspiration. Okay, so you guys want to talk about the Chiefs and the Texans?
You mean Titans? If we legit talking about the Texans and how they have
You
All right.
No.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Can we talk about Shaquem
No,
Griffin
no.
a little bit more? Because I learned a little bit on his story and when he lost his hand. So I remember hearing, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, I remember hearing that it was when he was really young. It says right here when he was 4 years old,
He felt the pain, right?
something was wrong with his hand, and his mom walked in on him trying to cut off his hand.
That's true.
Yeah, he was trying to cut his hand off.
And then
at
it
the
later
age of
got
4.
amputated?
Yeah, and then his mom took him to the doctors and it was amputated.
Dang.
So since we're going to talk about predictions, or someone over here didn't want to record early,
So what are your predictions for the Chiefs versus Titans?
Chiefs versus Titans.
I think since
Okay.
no.
I feel like the Titans running back is
Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry is gonna have another great game. I think that he's a really consistent running back. Some running backs are really streaky, and some things will do really good, and some games will do
Inconsistent.
They're inconsistent. But I feel like Derrick Henry is a really consistent running back.
Yep, agreed. So who do you guys have coming out? Chiefs or Titans?
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
They have.
What about
okay,
you?
Derrick Henry, right? Think of me, Derrick Henry. They say he's a.
What about you? What do you think? Chiefs
I'm
or
gonna say
Titans?
it's gonna come down to the line. I think the Titans are gonna give a good fight. Maybe even go into overtime, but I think ultimately the Chiefs should have this in the bag.
so-
All right, so remember that. So predictions, 3 out of 3 right here. We're all going for the Chiefs.
But let's not forget, they blew out the Ravens, so they do really have a chance.
But
And the
look,
Titans
it's-
also beat the Patriots
It's not.
too.
It's the Ravens collapsing, bro. If Ravens give a hard and good fight, right?
Anything's possible.
Ravens could've
You never
won that.
know.
They could have.
If you looked at Lamar Jackson play, this didn't feel right.
It did.
It didn't feel like he was giving 100% effort.
That's true. Well, what about your predictions for Green Bay versus the 49ers?
Is that even a question? Is that a question?
Yeah.
Bro, 49ers, they legit blew them out. Not blew them out, but they had a
As much as I
upper
hate both teams, I kind of want the 49ers to take the dub.
Okay, let's look at the 49ers dynasty. How they were good with Joe Montana. What's the other one? Number 6,
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Young, right? And how they won in the Super Bowl. They were one of the best teams in the NFL.
We're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo here.
Okay, I know.
He
Tom Brady
in
back
the
up,
last 2
Tom
minutes
Brady
of the
back
game. I'll tell you this: if the game comes down to the line with 2 minutes to go and the game's tied, or the 49ers are down by a couple of points, and if he's trying to lead a scoring drive, he's gonna choke. We've seen it against the Seahawks. He does not do well under pressure.
It's their defense. It is their defense.
No, his passes were. He had open guys. His passes were off the mark. They flew off the wide receiver's hands. and he just did not look right in the last 2 minutes of the game. So I say if the game comes down to the line, Green Bay. But if the 49ers can come out to a big lead, like leading by 2 possessions into the final 5 minutes, they should win this.
Here's one key point.
Look at
okay,
the-
listen. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is notorious for
bad man.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's his nickname.
Okay,
Relax.
Aaron Rodgers
Relax.
is notorious for throwing the ball out of bounds. The 49ers are good
Hail
at
Mary, watch
rushing.
it, Hail Mary.
The 49ers are good at rushing. Who's their linebacker? That Nick Bosa, right?
No, that's their lineman.
Joseph Bosa. I don't know.
Yeah. They're gonna pressure Aaron Rodgers, and he's probably gonna throw it out of bounds a
Let's
lot.
look at the
He was-
Bosa brothers. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bosa brothers, how they're both outside linemen, and I think they both are good. There's Joey and Nick. Nick plays for the 49ers, and Joey plays for the Chargers.
All right, so those are our predictions for how the playoffs are going down. We
Okay.
think the Chiefs are going to take it, and then we think that the 49ers are
49ers.
going to take it,
So-
unless Jacob actually thinks that the Packers are going to take it.
If it comes down to if it comes down to the line,
Bro,
Packers
if
have a
it
chance.
comes down to
I'm
the
just
line.
saying if it comes down to the
No,
line,
you're-
Packers should win.
No, look at the
Did you not see Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams or Adams?
Adams.
Are-
Okay,
are
they
you-
rush him.
I was trying to make an outro.
No, later.
Hey,
We just-
hey,
do 18
hey,
minutes.
okay, the 49ers, they rush, right? All right?
Okay.
Devontae Adams, quick, fade, easy.
Who's going to guard Devontae Adams?
Do they have a secondary? No, 49ers don't have a
Yes, they do.
secondary.
Yes,
No, they
do.
don't.
Richard Sherman.
Okay, Richard Sherman. I guess. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. You got a point there. You got a point there. But
Smiley,
I'm
there's
saying,
more.
if Devontae Adams
Do you
plays,
know who Richard Sherman is?
yes, I understand. Yeah, Richard Sherman is filthy good. But
Filthy.
if Devontae Adams has a breakout game like he did against the Seahawks, Green Bay in 4.
Do you know what you're saying?
I think they did. They went against Green Bay, 37-8. That's not a blowout because it was 36 plus points.
Wait, so you're saying that every time Green Bay is played against,
Not every time, but particularly this season.
I'm just saying Green Bay looked like a different team out there against Seahawks. And if they keep it up,
refs.
they have a chance.
refs.
Moment of silence for the Seahawks being wrong.
Alright, let's look at this. Rush. Since you said that, 49ers have no defense, I don't give it to you.
Okay, they got Richard Sherman. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta give you
Nick
that.
Bosa.
But they got no safeties.
Nick Bosa.
They got no secondary coverage.
They got no safeties?
They got no safeties.
Alright, let's look at this. Linebackers.
So
they have a good linebacker.
if they come out playing if the 49ers come out playing man coverage and if Devontae Adams is able to get some separation from Richard Sherman, which I assume Richard Sherman is going to be guarding him, then and if he has a breakout game like he did against Seahawks, they have a chance.
Alright.
Green Bay in 4.
It could
Green
go
Bay in
either
4.
way, but you think Green Bay, we think 49ers. And plus, like,
Alright.
I kind of biased because I'm not really liking the Packers right now.
What the heck? They got
Hey,
some-
I ain't liking the 49ers either, so like.
Yeah,
Alright.
I dislike both.
Can we please talk about how their whole team, their whole defense is almost 6 foot and above?
That's normal.
Well, they're
defense.
grown men and they play in the NFL. So.
Okay.
With helmets and cleats.
Name
Come on now.
name someone who's like under 6 foot in the NFL. Besides like Earl Thomas.
Exactly.
No, they have a 5'9" guy.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about your Super Bowl predictions?
Alright. So we
So
got
who are you saying will be in the Super Bowl first? Off?
Chiefs and 49ers.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, easily. Chiefs and 49ers.
I'm gonna say Chiefs and Green Bay.
Chiefs and Green Bay.
Alright, now let's talk about this.
And who do you have coming out on top?
Okay.
With the score. With
I
the
think-
score.
I think it's gonna be a close game.
Okay.
Right? Let's look at their wide receivers. Let's see who they have. They have Jimmy Garoppolo, of course. Right? As their running back, they have Tevin Coleman?
Oh my gosh! They got Coleman.
I'm just saying that to them. And they have Kyle, whatever his last name is.
Kyle Lowry?
Kyle, whatever his name is. Let's give a hands down to fullbacks. This is
Fullbacks are
fullbacks.
Christian McCaffrey?
Fullbacks are really underappreciated in the league.
Yes.
Yes.
I think for this season,
Their sole purpose is to block for the running back.
for this season, I don't think there is. Since all the trick players are doing with the fullbacks, how they have, for example, 49ers have Kyle.
49ers are notorious for having trick plays.
49ers have Kyle. Seahawks we have Hollister. And then for what's it called? For the whole season that Christian McCaffrey is doing, he's having the whole team. Like he doesn't need. He was just a set hike and he's gone. Touchdowns.
All right. Before we say our Super Bowl predictions, can we talk about MVPs? And is it possible for a running back to win MVP in this era?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I think since
It's
now,
just that who would be the running back to win it?
Christian McCaffrey, Lamar Jackson. Oh, sorry, he's a QB.
Same thing.
no, it's me for Lamar Jackson.
So basically, if Lamar Jackson wins, basically we have a running back winning.
I feel like Lamar Jackson definitely can still win MVP.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey led the MVP race for the first half, but then when Lamar Jackson caught fire and they started getting a winning streak, it was hands down. First it was Russell Wilson, then it was Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I was really hoping for Russell Wilson.
Me too.
Okay, if you guys think about it, just because they're not in the playoff doesn't mean they're good. Right?
True. The Seahawks were really beaten up.
Okay, hold up. Let's talk about this. The Titans being notorious teams. Okay, the Titans took out the Patriots, intercepted for a pick six Tom Brady's last pass of his career, and made him rethink.
No, he's not retiring. He's not retiring. He's not retiring.
He's retiring. That's not the goal.
They
made this
man rethink his whole career. He was about to retire. He's like, there's still more to prove on his Instagram.
Exactly. He's not retiring.
Right.
I never said he was retiring. I'm just saying they made him rethink his whole career. And then they go and beat the Ravens.
Let's wave goodbye to Tom Brady's career, you know? Bye-bye Tom Brady, no more playoffs, I guess, since he's lost to the Titans.
Okay.
The Titans.
Now, what are your Super Bowl predictions?
We already said what our Super Bowl
No, we're going to talk about the game, how the game is going to go down,
Okay.
right?
You first. Go ahead.
So, since I said Chiefs are going to win the AFC
Go ahead.
AFC championship, and the NFC is going to be 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
When they go together, it seems like two boat-building heads,
Mm-hmm.
right? Two good, strong teams.
But the problem is, it's
Okay,
not going to be
defenses.
49ers. It's going to be Green Bay. So I don't know what you're telling me.
That's your opinion, right?
Oh, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They have no good defense.
Go ahead.
They lost. Who did they lose? Who did they lose this? Clay Matthews. You guys are absolute.
Okay, so what is your prediction? Who wins? 49ers or Chiefs?
I think it's a close game.
Okay,
So
but
that's where
who do you think wins?
I tend to decide.
You can't decide. Okay. Anthony?
Actually, since the Chiefs got Sammy Watkins this year, Chiefs hands down.
Chiefs and 4? Okay.
Not Chiefs in 4, but like Chiefs. But it's gonna be a really close game. Probably
Chiefs
win by
in 7.
3. Win by 3.
With home court advantage.
Win by 3. What do you think?
I'm thinking that the Chiefs are coming on top. My predictions are that the score is going to be in the 20s, and it's going to be a tight game.
Tight game, yeah. I think everybody's gonna say tight game if we do Chiefs and 49ers.
I'm going to
But this
say...
guy, this bad guy, of course, he bows
Can I
out
say
to
my
the bad
opinion?
guy.
Can I say my opinion? My Northwest opinion. Okay, so I have Green Bay versus the Chiefs. I'm going to say it's a high-scoring game, maybe in the 30s and 40s. And I'm going to say it's really close. I'm saying Chiefs are going to win, but I think it would be cool if Aaron Rodgers can pull one more chip off.
No, I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hope that he doesn't.
Wait, is it Aaron Rodgers injured?
No.
I thought he was.
He was injured and he's coming off a bad leg, so he can't run like he used to. But
He doesn't need a run. He got
Yeah, he
Devontae
does.
Adams to run for him.
But watch him do a little bit of miracle again, like
Bet.
always.
That's going to happen.
Alright.
Mark my words, Green Bay coming out on top by 2
Okay.
points.
So since we're representing our home team, let's talk about the Seahawks for a second.
Can we
And
do
see-
an outro now?
No, let's see.
No, we end with the Super Bowl and we do an outro. It's been like 22 minutes. What else is there to say about the Seahawks? Are trash. Marshawn Lynch is trash. Richard Sherman is gone. Earl Thomas is gone. Cam Chancellor retired at 30 because he's weak.
all right,
Yeah, great.
all right. That's it for
He did?
Alright.
today's podcast on Sport Opinions Northwest. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh, leave some things that we should discuss about in the comments. Peace.